我觉得这个好像那个家右边的走，还有这个好像那个灯会。
我看一下这个字，它很像自己的己。
是这个像个乙。
这像互相互吧？
别的也不认识。
Can you recognize these characters? It is said these 28 characters were invented by Songjia, a legendary Chinese figure. They were deciphered in the Song Dynasty 960 to 1279. But whether these are the correct answers is still debatable, and many mysteries remain to be revealed. It is said that Songjia was an official historian of the Yellow Emperor, third of ancient China's mythological emperors. In his life, Songjia observed mountains and rivers, footprints of birds and beasts, as well as shapes of plants and objects. Inspired by these, Songjia invented various symbols based on the shapes and appearances of different things and named them Zi, character. These most ancient Chinese pictographs have ended the time when people tie knots to record their lives. According to the Han Dynasty's 202 BC to 220 AD Chinese dictionary, Shuo Wenjia Zi, discussing writing and explaining characters, Songjia wrote 2 scrolls, which were lost during wars in Sui Dynasty, 581 to 618. Now the 28 characters are all that remain. Scholars in contemporary times tend to believe it's probably a beautiful tale that Songjia alone invented the Chinese characters. Many Chinese pictographs actually came into being before Songjia, so he couldn't have invented all the Chinese characters. Songjia is more like the one who collocates Chinese characters, which is also an important role. Chinese ancestors accumulated and developed the Chinese characters, iterating through hundreds of years, during which time the Chinese characters evaluated from oracle bone script to bronze script, seal script, clerical script, and finally to standard script. Nowadays, the Chinese people commonly use the standard script, whose traditional version was gradually simplified and used by most Chinese. Songjia's legend also has a beautiful ending. It is said that people had been suffering from drought when Songjia invented those characters. But moved by such achievements, the god of heaven let rainfall cover the land. After that rain, green grain sprouted up all over the land. Hence, people name this day Guyu, grain rain, which marks one of the 24 solar terms of China. In 2010, the UN Chinese Language Day was set out on the day of Guyu in memory of Songjia's contribution. Nowadays, more and more people around the world are studying Chinese. Outside China, 1 in every 31 people is studying Chinese. Learning Chinese is more like a key to knowing China and feeling the charm of Chinese culture. The Chinese language has poetic tones and picture-like characters. Although many regard Chinese characters difficult to learn, if you get to know them more, you will be able to appreciate their beauty.
门跛动物万里传。
中文那么美，我爱中文，我爱中国。